Oh, oh, check it out. Shoot mouth.
I like this.
Yeah. Now,
What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's MightyFan time, and this is my response video to the challenge set to us by ayroq, and that was the Where You're At challenge with your collection and you know anything else in life. So I thought it was as a bee goes by, I thought it was a gotta be careful with them. I thought it was an interesting, very interesting and creative challenge by ayroq. So I thought that I would do some thinking on it before I made a reply video, and I think I've come up with a pretty good answers to that challenge there by you, ayroq. I know some of the other Jersey heads are starting to reply to it. And before I go any further with this, I'm going to move indoors because it's kind of windy out here. I'm wearing like a Bulls jersey and it feels like a windy city right now. So I'm just gonna move indoors. But that's my vehicle, by the way. It's a 2006 Ford Mustang, one of the prides of my existence right now. That's what gets me from point A to point B. I don't think anyone's I don't think I've ever shown that in any other video before, so I thought I'd introduce you all to the blue pony back there. But at any rate, let's continue on with this challenge indoors because it is windy. It's getting kind of cold. There's leaves and all flying all over the place. I don't want to get like smacked in the face by one of them, so I'm just gonna take this indoors. So we're gonna continue indoors. All right, well, I'm indoors, safe from the wind and the bees. So, anyhow, like I said, this is a reply vid by myself to ayroq's challenge, the Where You're At challenge, and collecting and otherwise. And I thought it was a great challenge. And like Throwback King said, it has been a minute since there's been a challenge here in the Jersey Heads community on YouTube. So it was really good to see a challenge out there. And ayroq, you did a great job with that. It was a very thought-provoking challenge, as I said. Just I had to think about it for a few days. I wanted to make sure I answered it the best I could. So, anyhow, you asked where you're at with collecting, and for me, I guess it's simple. I'm always on the lookout. I am always on like eBay, just a few times a day, just seeing what's on there. I go to flea markets. I'm going to one this Sunday with a buddy of mine, Mark. So shout out to Mark. And of course the Mitchell & Ness sales. I look forward to those sales like people do Christmas. And I do feel bad that people have had bad experiences with Mitchell & Ness. I know Great Babe did a video recently talking about the problems with that Jordan All-Star jersey. And I feel bad about that because I've always had good experiences at that store. The people there have been very helpful. The workers there, the employees have always been very helpful to me. I guess it's a little different when you go there in person than if you're trying to talk to people over the phone. And I mean, I have seen that over the years, customer service has certainly gone down with a lot of different retail stores in the industry as a whole. And I do feel, because I am a fan of the Mitchell & Ness brand. I am. It's probably the brand that I wear the most. So I do feel bad when people have bad experiences with them because, like I said, I've always had good experiences in the store. And to me, the employees there are always very friendly and knowledgeable. And, I've had talks with them. They know me. I've had talks with them about jerseys in the past and, stuff that might be coming out and letting them know what I think should be coming out, and if they listen at all. But it's a great place for me. I always look forward to going there, even if it's not during a sale. I'll go there. ayroq and I met up there a couple years ago. He knows what I do in there. I try stuff on and just see how things look like. Kind of keep a lot of mental notes about things I have interest in, even if I don't get it at the store, maybe on eBay or whatever. But I'm always searching. I'm always looking. Like I said, even with the hats, sometimes I'll go to like Lids or some different stores that sell hats, and I'm looking at the different hats and trying stuff on. Maybe if I have interest in a hopeful future purchase with a jersey, I'll get the hat first. So I'm all about the hat jersey combo. That's something that I'm very particular about, and I'm gonna get into that a little bit. I thought instead of me just blabbing on about it, let me just show you guys. So right now let's get right to that. Let me get my old video camera out. Let me get this involved a little bit. So here we go.
All right. Well, as I was saying, my big um, my big swag factor with the throwback jerseys is the jersey hat combo, and as you see, certainly have the hats pretty much lined up. um, this what you're seeing here mainly is the collection of Mitchell and Ness hats that I own. Now, some of these on here are different brands too. Like this is it's a Hardwood Classics. I think it's a 47 brand. I got some New Era, ones in here too. As you see, there's a couple of New Eras. But mainly this is all the Mitchell and Ness hats that I have. Stands for a few Eagles hats that I have another location right now. But besides that one right there. But yeah, it's all like Mitchell and Ness, and this shows you the great depths that I go to make sure that I have the hat to go with the jersey. Even if I don't have the jersey to date, at least I have the hat to go for it once I get it. So I just say a lot of collectors, they'll go with the shoe. They make sure they have the pairs of shoes to go with whatever they're wearing. Jackets, all sorts of stuff like that. And I always say there's never a wrong way to collect. There's never a wrong way to swag out what you're going to wear jersey-wise or whatever-wise. But for me, it's always been the hat-jersey combo. And as you see, I've been at it for some time. Each of these rows go anywhere from 6 to 12 deep, maybe even a little more. And they're all separated by teams. So I got sport rather. So I got basketball over there, and there's a few others mixed in there. There's a lot of snapbacks there, so I have a couple sports mixed in. But then I got basketball, football, the football rows, hockey right there, and some more football and some odds and ends over here. So yeah, it's pretty much how it is. And as you can see with the rack here. One of the things I've been really trying to focus on the last couple of years is the NBA throwback. I wanted to really improve my NBA throwback game. So over the last few years, I've been, collecting more NBA jerseys, I'd say, than any other sport. So I've certainly added to the collection there. As you see, I have almost a rack full now of NBA throwbacks, Mitchell and Ness and Swingman jerseys. And then, of course, I got the hats, to go with different jerseys. And even if, like I said, even if I don't have the jersey, I've got the hat pretty much taken care of. So, and as I always said, sometimes you'd be surprised. It is harder to find the hat than it is the jersey. So I'm always prepared. So any of you out there that were wondering, hey, how many hats does MightyFan have? Well, you're getting sort of a look at it. This isn't all of them either. This is, like I said, mainly all my Mitchell and Ness hats. And I have some others mixed in here. All my baseball fitteds, some other hats and stuff. They're elsewhere, but this is where I keep all the Mitchell and Ness hats. And I got some jerseys there too. But most I got the Mitchell and Ness. I still have to put the hockey jerseys. I still have to put some of my hockey jerseys on a rack. I have some of them up, but not all of them. So I kind of, I know. It's just crazy. But it never stops. The collecting will not stop. So there you go. All right, back to live action with me.
All right, so as you saw, I do go to great lengths to try to get the jersey hat combo going, and that basically is my look. I know ayroq made mention of, what's your look with the jersey when you go out and whatever. Where do you wear them? I can't wear them at work. I wish I could. Wish I could have one day at work a week where I can wear them. But as it is, anytime I go out to the mall or like to a movie or anything like that with friends or whatever, this is the look. This it's the jersey hat combo. This is normally, if anyone ever bumps into me at a mall or something, this is basically probably what you'll see. The sport varies, but it's going to be the jersey and it's going to be the hat. That's what it is. That's how I swag it out. And I do not keep up with recent fashion trends. I really don't care about them because fashion is like fashion for like a week or a month or whatever, and then it's like gone. It's too hard to keep up with. It really is. And I don't wear this as a fashion trend. To me, like a lot of the other jersey heads have said, and I'll echo those sentiments. I wear it because I'm a sports fan first and foremost, and I have a passion for sports, and that's why I started collecting jerseys when I was really young, in middle school, and as I got older, it got more into the throwback game, and that's where it is. Because I'm a sports fan first and foremost, and I have a real appreciation for the throwback jersey. So that's mainly what I collect. Plus, a lot of the current players change teams so often, so I'd rather just get a jersey of someone who's already retired. Don't have to worry about him going to another team, unless they make a comeback or something. Who knows? But yeah, but that is what that's how I wear the jerseys. I wear them as many times as I can, for school, going out to the malls or whatever. And a lot of times I'll get the comments, in the stores. They kind of know me as the jersey guy, so I go in there and they say, "Hey, I haven't seen you in that one before." Yeah, well, now you do. But yeah, That's basically how I collect and where I'm at in my collections. I'm always looking. I'm always on the lookout. It's something that just as a collector, one of the things is you're never satisfied. You're always looking for that next item, and that is how it is for me. I'm always looking. eBay's a great source. Jersey Central, flea markets. I've learned as a collector, you never know when that next item's going to pop up. So be on the lookout as many spots as you can. And one of the things I love doing is going to the Mitchell & Ness store, even if it's not during a sale. I mean, ayroq saw me there. We met up there once some years ago, and he saw me in action in there. He knows. And I'm in there. I'm trying stuff on, looking in the mirror, see how everything looks, and even if it's not to purchase that day, but at least to get a mental note about what I'm looking for maybe a future sale or eBay. A lot of times what I'll do is if I see something I like in the store, I'll go home. After I get home, I should say, I check eBay, see if it's there. See if it's there cheaper. But sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. And I just got to wait for the next sale at Mitchell & Ness. But that's what I do. I go, I'm in there, I'm like Scarface. Yeah. I'm in that store like Scarface, believe me. I I control the place when I go in there. It's funny because, just a quick funny story. During the Super Bowl sale, I went there the first day of it. Well, the unofficial first day of it was the VIP day. So I go in there, it's the morning. I'm the only person in there, right, besides the workers, right? I go in there, and I know one of the guys behind the counter. And I'm looking around the store, and I'm not seeing any of the jersey racks. So I asked the guy, I said, "Where are all the jerseys?" And he said, "Well, they're upstairs, but if you want, let us know what you're looking for, and we can, we have a binder with all the jerseys listed. Look through it, let us know what you're looking for. We can see if we have it in your size." And the guy knows me, right? He knows what I'm looking for, which is jerseys. So I go in, so I looked at him and I said, "But I'm here for the jerseys." You know what I'm here for. I'm here for the jerseys. I got to see them. So he said, "Oh, I got you. Don't worry about it." And he took me upstairs where they were. And, there's the whole racks of them and everything. And I said, "Oh, there they are." And then the fun began. But yeah, that's what I'm all about. It's all about the jersey and hat with me. I haven't really gotten into the jacket game. Haven't really gotten into the sneaker game. Much respect for people who do, though. I watch a lot of people who are sneaker collectors, and they're on YouTube, and they're as passionate about them as I am with the jerseys. So I definitely have a lot of respect for it. Just to have a passion for something, it's always good to have that, as long as it doesn't make you broke. But I do. I have much respect for them. I just haven't really gotten in the game yet. I don't know if I ever will or not, but I definitely, my main thing right now in collecting is jerseys and hats. That's what I do. But yeah, I lost my train of thought for a second there. But that's how I get. In fact, today I just saw one of my grails pop up on eBay. I know. And it's like, I'm so excited about this, because I really hope to get this sucker. Great Babe knows what it is, but Great Babe, don't say anything, because I don't... not that I don't trust my fellow Jersey heads out there, but, you never know who's watching these videos, and, like I said, I have a budget, and I gotta keep to it. I gotta get this sucker off my list. It's been on there too long. It's not like Dion. Okay, you see that red football jersey back there? Yeah, it's not like that. Okay, nothing will ever top that. I hope to God nothing ever gets like that. As far as Grail wise, because that oh my God, so many horror stories with that jersey. Oh, so happy to finally have that thing off my list. It's just, I still have nightmares about losing out on that one in the past. And this particular jersey has gotten away from me a few times. Not like Dion, but it's gotten away from me. So I'm hoping to get it. Hoping to finally get that bad boy off my list. And if I do, I just might have to do another Mighty Fan dance in that video. I may have to break it out again. I know you all look for it. I know. I told you, it's starting a trend. Coming to a club near you. You're going to see it on Jersey Shore someday. But anyhow, so I am always on the lookout, because you never know what you're going to find. And to me, it's all about the hunt. It's all about the search. That's what I do. But yeah, so that's where I consider myself right now. I'm happy that I was able to grow my throwback basketball aspect of the collection. A couple years ago, I made that a goal. I said I got to build on this, and I was able to do that. And still looking, still hoping to grow on it. And whatever I can find, I'm happy with. I still got some jerseys out there I want to get. So whether it's Mitchell and Ness or Swingman, I definitely want to pick them up. And always on the lookout for the heat press name and number football throwbacks, which this particular Grail is, that I hope to get soon. For baseball, always on the lookout. Hockey too. Hockey I've been kind of slacking on over the past couple years, but I want to start building on that too. There are a couple jerseys that I definitely want to get, within the next few years, and hopefully I'll be able to do that. Add to that aspect of the collection some too. Shout outs again to all the Canadian viewers out there, But that playoffs are starting pretty soon. That's right, Flyers Penguins. So should be interesting. Let's go Flyers. But anyhow, that's where I am as far as collecting goes. But outside of collecting, hopefully if everything goes well, by December of this year I will graduate from college. Just so happy to finally get that out of the way. I've been, with working full time, I can only take a class or two a semester at night, and it's just been a long road. But the light is almost there. I see the light, it's there, and okay, well, there's a light on the desk, but it's there, hypothetically speaking, and I'm just so happy to finally almost be over with it. It's been a long road for me. There will not be any graduate school for Mighty Fan once I'm out. Once I get my diploma from college, for my bachelor's degree, that's it for me. I'm never going back. I've been in school too long in my life. That's it for me. But I look forward to getting through that. I'm working full time. I've been at the company I've been working with, a local utility, for over 14 years, and I've held 3 different positions there, moving up the ladder. The current position I'm in, I'm a records clerk in the records department, and I really like what I do. The people who I work with are just great. I'm friends with them. Can't ask for much more. And holding down a job, that's important. It's important to like who you're like being around who you're working with. Particularly in us, because they're all like in a small little area there. So, although one of my coworkers always gets on me for collecting jerseys, he's like, "That's a waste of money." I'm like, well, you're either a collector or you're not. We'll just leave it at that. But they respect it. They respect what I do, and they know about my wacky YouTube videos. So, in fact, just the other day they were saying they're going to go to lunch, I think in a week or so, to the Reading Terminal Market in Philly. You should know what store that's near. So once I heard that, I said, I might have to go with you guys. And they said, oh. I said, oh yeah, what store that's near. So you know where I'm going to be. You guys can go eat. Lunch is overrated. I'm just going to go right to the store. You guys will know where to find me. There won't be, there's the one thing you won't have to worry about. You'll know exactly where I am. So that might take place in a week or so from now. Like I said, I'm getting the shakes. I haven't been there in a while. I need my Mitchell Ness store fix. I need to get there. It's like getting the shakes, you know. But at any rate, so again, that's what I'm doing. Just holding down that full-time job and going to college at night. You know, doing the more important things in life other than, you know, just collecting and making these wacky YouTube videos. And I've also taken on another endeavor on the internet. About a month ago, I joined on this site, deviantart.com. I know I made mention of it once before. Shout out to all the DeviantArt members, if any of them ever watch this video. I don't know if they ever will or not, but shout out to all the DeviantArt members. But I can't draw. I'm lucky if I can do a stick figure, but I have a lot of respect for artists. It's a talent. I know Throwback King, you know, he's an artist. It is. It's a talent. So shout out to all the artists out there. You guys just, it never ceases to amaze me what I see, you know, in the world of art. It's just amazing. Some people just, they have that eye. They really do. But I've been in that community for like a month or so. And, you know, you can watch people on there. It's almost like a Jersey Central for artists, almost like that. I mean, you can post works of art, fan fiction, writings, you know, whatever, poems, whatever, and there's all sorts of things on there for creative, you know, endeavors, and it's a great site. And I just always look forward to going on there and seeing what the artists that I'm watching posts and stuff. I've made a few connections, not nowhere near like it is here. With the Jersey heads, but I made a few connections with some of the artists there, and I always look forward to you know, seeing what they come up with. They never cease to amaze me. Every time I think they can't do any better than this, then they do. I'm like, okay. But yeah, that's another thing that I do, another endeavor of mine, and you know, I'm trying to get a little back in shape, you know, so I've been, you know, trying to get to the gym more often and stuff. That's like another personal goal of mine, you know, just to, you know, because I definitely want to live a long, healthy life, and so I can keep collecting. So, but yeah, I definitely, you know, want to get back into it. So I've been doing pretty good with that. So I'm happy with myself with that. But anyhow, that basically is my reply to ayroq's challenge. Once again, a big shout out to ayroq. As everyone's been saying in these replies and all, and I'll echo those sentiments. Big shout outs to all the Jersey heads. You guys, I mean, I do consider all of you to be friends of mine, and I've gotten to know some of you guys. I know I haven't been on Skype as much as I should have in recent time, but I know in the past I've had some, you know, Skype chats with Murph and Throwback King, and I've just been busy. You know, work and school have kind of, you know, been hectic for me the last few months, but hopefully after this semester, by mid-May, you know, because I have the summer off for school, I won't be going back till the fall, because the class I was going to take isn't available at a time I can take it in the fall with my work schedule, so I'll have to take it in the fall when it is in the evening. But I do hope to get back into Skype and you know, start chatting with you guys again. I know I haven't ever chatted with a lot of you guys on Skype that do the Skype chats, and I want to. So once I'm out of this semester, I'll PM you guys. We'll like exchange information from Skype. We'll try to get some Skype chats going. I know I've talked to some of you guys on Facebook and on live chats, you know, on there, or you know, the little chat, instant chat that you can do on Facebook. I'm not always on Facebook. Something I should be on a little more than I am, but again, I've just been busy, and but I always enjoy chatting with you guys on there too. So yeah, it's always a good time. And like I said, once I'm out of this semester, I'll have more time to be able to, you know, communicate with you guys. I am a communications major, so you would think I would be able to communicate a little better, but I definitely will be putting my communication skills to good use after this semester is done. I promise, because I do want to, you know, connect with you guys on Skype and you know, have some Skype chats. So, any rate, and I do agree with what Woody Woodward had to say in one of my recent videos. I think we should try to have like a annual meetup at the Mitchell and Ness store or something like that. Whoever can make it, I think it would be a cool thing to do. Like I said, I met ayroq there a few years ago. We had a great time that day. And I think it would be, since we're all Jersey heads, that's probably the best place to do a meetup. So, might be dangerous for our wallets to get in there, but, I do think we should try to make that happen at some point. Maybe, we'll come up with something. But at any rate, this is, like I said, this is my reply to ayroq's challenge. Big shout out to you, ayroq, for the challenge. It was a lot of fun to come up with my reply to it. And, yeah, big shout out to you for the challenge. As I always say, big shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button for me. Keep doing that. Keep subscribing to my fellow Jersey heads as well. Of course, a big shout out to all the Jersey heads out there. You guys keep doing your thing. I wish you all the best of luck in all your different endeavors outside of collecting too. I know you're all going to do great at it. So we have a lot of talent here in the Jersey Heads community on different things that you guys do. So keep up the good work there. And to all my family and friends, big shouts to all of you. And I guess that's going to do it for me. So until the next video, this is MightyFan saying peace. I will see you in that next video. All right.